It can be topics or it can be questions that if you have questions, we can try and answer them and have a discussion around that.
Jay, means not a question, just one guidance is needed.
Yeah,
Like sitting on the mat and sitting silently, like in a practice. We are in practice, so
yes,
everything when you see means mind. Whenever any question comes or whenever any like you can say. Uh, Unwelcome situation comes actually, so we are able to
yeah,
think like a multiple cool answer and other things, but in a real life when it goes out of yoga mat and day-to-day basis life with the family, with the office, or in a road itself, that doesn't get like synced with this, like whatever we are experiencing in yoga. So what we should do to ensure that both are in sync?
that's a very good question for a discussion next week. We can definitely. So please post such questions. That's a very good question. How do we translate what we practice on the mat outside the mat? Is an excellent question. So please bring such questions and post them on the chat. We can gather them and have a discussion. With that, let us begin again. Any comfortable seated posture. Palms facing up. Eyes softly closed. Three deep breaths. After taking three deep breaths, continue to stay with the breath. Your attention may be shifting. Even if your attention shifts, go back to your breath. Let us say you are observing your breath in your chest, and a discomfort in your knee is calling your attention. Lovingly acknowledge the discomfort in the knee without necessarily reacting to that. Simply acknowledge and then go back to observing your breath in your chest. That's all. And the knee might call your attention again. Once again, pay loving attention to the knee and then go back to the breath. That's all. Life is perfect as it is, and we are life. life is perfect. Just the practice of going back to your breath, even if something like my voice calls attention. Pay attention and go back. That's all. Palms to the heart center. Namaskara mudra. May this practice be for the benefit of all beings. Chin to the chest. Open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms up, looking. Exhaling, arms coming down, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Feet hip width apart. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, come up onto the toes and reach for the ceiling. Exhaling, heels down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 3 more rounds. After completing total 5 rounds, release the arms. For our lifestyle, with much of the time sitting in a chair, leaning toward the laptop or the phone, just this practice of getting on to your toes and reaching for the ceiling with your arms can be a big antidote. By the way, for the blood to flow back from our legs, there is no pump in our legs. There is no heart in the legs. The heart from the chest pushes the blood all over the body. And the blood carrying carbon dioxide to go from the leg to the heart through the veins, there is no pump. The second heart that we have is our calf muscles. And so when you reached for the ceiling on the toes and engage the calf, you are basically pumping your second heart in your legs, helping the blood reach back the heart. Let's practice one more time. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. 5 deep breaths. Each time you inhale, reach up, exhale, heels down. 5 rounds. Inhaling, go up, exhaling, heels down. After completing 5 rounds, release arms. And this can also engage big muscles in the body and can warm you up. So you can take quick breaks when you're sitting in front of computers and simply stand up and reach for the ceiling. It can be a really good break. Take a deep breath. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Here is another practice which can quickly get heart racing faster and distributing oxygen throughout the body is Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sitting back in an imaginary chair behind you. Bending your knees as much as you can, but your seat bones are going further back. The knees are not going further than your big toes. You should feel the posture in your thighs. 5, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, stand up. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. It can quickly get your heart rate up. You don't have to run anywhere. Simply standing in one place, you can engage the big muscles in the body. Take another deep breath. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending toward the right wall as much as you can. Your left hip is going toward the left wall. Bring balance on your feet. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, center. Next exhalation, bending toward your left wall. Move your right hip toward the right wall. And you are bending in the same plane as you started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, release arms. These postures can bring focus, can calm your mind, can bring a certain balance. Just few postures with attention. Take a deep breath. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twisting toward your right as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, twisting toward your left as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Next inhalation, move your hips forward, chest forward, look up at the ceiling as you take your arms back. 5, 4, keep your balance on your feet. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center. Exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhale, exhaling, bending from your hips. Bring your upper body parallel to the ground. You can bend the knees. Bending forward, you can bend the knees. Your spine is parallel to the ground. Your arms are in alignment with your spine, and you're looking at the back of your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release arms. With the arms stretched forward, the gravity pulling the arms, having the arms stay up can be challenging if you're beginning. But as you practice, this is a very good strengthening. Many of these can also be strengthening practice depending on where you front of the mat. Tadasana. Namaskar mudra. 3 deep breaths. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara with loving attention and diligence. Begin. If the attention goes elsewhere, remember when we began the session, we went back. Similarly, go back to the practice. Staying with the experience of each posture, each transition, each breath. Paying loving attention to what is, like how a mother pays attention to a child. like the child could be laughing or crying. The experience could be pleasant, unpleasant. And if we can learn to pay loving attention to the experience, it is a superpower. Three deep breaths. Let us approach few Veerabhadrasana variations. First, we will begin with Veerabhadrasana, third variation. We'll start with the support of a wall. Go find a wall where you can place your palms on the wall and stand just a bit away from the wall so you're comfortably placing the palms on the wall. Srini, turn around and place your palms on the wall at around chest height. Let us say you start with the chest height. That's good. Bring your feet closer together. Yes. Now slowly walk your palms down to your hip level and keep walking back so your upper body and arms are parallel to the ground. And once you have the support of your palms on the wall, now gently lift the right leg up and bring the right leg parallel to the ground. Right leg, Srini. Let's start with the right leg. Yes, good, good, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot down. Left leg up. Bring the left leg parallel to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot down. Walk your feet toward the wall and stand up. Release your arms. Stand relaxed. We rarely lift the legs back, and this can be a very good practice to strengthen the back of the leg muscles and the lower back. They're all working together to lift the leg back. Now, those who need support can keep the support of the wall, or others go back to the mat. And we're going to practice Veerabhadrasana without the support if you are comfortable. Feet close together. Tadasana. Hands on your waist. Walk your left foot back by 2 feet. Slightly bend your right knee and bring the left foot on the toes. Left foot on the toes. Yes. Inhale, exhaling, bending from the hips forward. Take your abdomen closer to the right knee. And then shifting your weight, entire weight onto your right foot, lift the left leg up. And those who are comfortable, stretch your legs to the front. Sorry, stretch your arms to the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Left foot back down on the mat. Walk forward. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. There are many things happening with the simple postures itself. Many things happen. As you feel the posture, each person would feel the posture in different ways. And even the same person would experience the same posture completely differently from morning to the evening. So pay attention to the inner experience. Take a deep breath. Hands on the waist. Walk your right foot back 2 feet. Slightly bend your left knee and bring your right foot on the toes. Inhale, exhaling, bending from the hips forward, bring the upper body parallel to the ground. Look to the front and shifting your entire body weight onto the left foot, raise the right leg up. Stabilize here. Those who are comfortable, stretch the arms toward the front. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Place the right foot down. Walk forward. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Separate the feet comfortably apart. Stand relaxed. With postures, the emotional state changes, the physical state changes, the energetic state changes. Everything is flowing. Pay attention to the flow. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now let us practice Veerabhadrasana, second variation. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. And completely relax your shoulders, completely relax your head. You can bend the knees deeply, not a problem. To place the abdomen on the thighs and relax the head, surrender in Uttanasana. Those who can keep the abdomen connected with the thighs can straighten up the knees, but that is only optional. Inhaling, left foot long step back, Ashwa. Left foot, take the left foot back, long step back. Chin up. Take the left heel toward the back wall as you look up. Left heel tending in Ashwa itself, in Ashwa Sanchalana itself. You're looking up and you're taking the heel and you will feel the left front hip opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the left wall. Look down at your feet in line stance. The line from your right big toe and heel is going through the inner arches of the back foot. You can use the mat edge as a reference. Now start bending your right knee and send the right knee directly to where the right toes are pointing to. Srini, you can have your back foot further away to the back. Yes, yes. And bend, yes. Bring the right knee on top of the right ankle. You would have to rotate your left thigh open to allow for the right knee to go forward and keep an open posture. Bring the spine vertical. The spine tends to lean toward the right knee. So bring the spine vertical, arms up, parallel to the ground. Relax the shoulders. And then turn and gaze at your right fingertips. And gently bend your right knee just a bit more, keeping the spine straight, vertical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the left palm on the left leg, and slide your left palm down the left leg and raise the right arm up toward the ceiling. 5. Parshvavira. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to Veerabhadrasana, second variation. And then hands on the waist. Straighten up the right knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Look toward where the right toes are pointing to, Ashvasanchalana. Right foot back, plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet close together. Inhaling, left foot forward, Ashwa. In Ashvasanchalana, even as you gently take your right heel toward the back wall, look up and feel the right hip front opening. You're not forcing it. You're allowing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the back foot flat on the mat. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face the right wall. Look down at your feet in line stance. Use the edge of the mat as a reference. Now your both hips are facing your right wall, both shoulders, soft gaze in preparation for Veerabhadrasana, warrior posture. Start bending your left knee. And if you could, bring the left thigh parallel to the ground with the left knee right on top of the left ankle. And then lift both arms up Relax the shoulders. Bring the spine vertical. If you're leaning toward the left knee, bring the spine vertical. And then turn your head and gaze at your left fingertips. And then bend your left knee just a bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right palm on the right leg and slide your right palm down the right leg as you take the left arm up towards the ceiling. Parshva and gaze at your left thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to Veerabhadrasana, second variation. Hands on the waist. Straighten up your left knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Turn toward your left foot, Ashva Sanchalana. Left foot back, plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently place the knees down on the mat. Vajrasana. Separate the knees comfortably wider. Shashankasana, bending forward from the hips. Forehead. If the forehead is not reaching the ground, make tight fists and land the forehead on the fists. And if this is not relaxing you at all, go back to Sukhasana or any posture which relaxes you. The point of this is to relax. And yet, continuing to pay loving attention to whatever is happening, the inner experience, physical, physiological, psychological experience. Relax. Vajrasana. Come to Vajrasana. Now, before we approach Veerabhadrasana first variation, there are some modifications we can practice, and then finally approach Veerabhadrasana first variation. Come to cat posture. Plank posture. Palakasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Separate your feet hip width apart. Inhaling, right foot forward and place the right foot closer to the right palm. Ashva. Place your back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face front. Face front as in where the right toes are pointing to. Offline stance. The line through the right foot, toes and heel, and the line through the left foot, toe and heels is hip width apart. Consciously bring the left hip forward even as you keep the left foot flat on the mat. When I say forward, bring your both the hip joints in alignment. Bend your right knee, bend your right knee. Yes. And see if you can bring your right knee on top of the right ankle, right thigh parallel to the ground if you can. Interlacing fingers on your back. Inhale. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward. Take your right side of the abdomen to touch the right on top of the right thigh. Look to the front. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Straighten up the right knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now, this time we are going to go bend further forward. With the right knee bent, we are going to take our chin toward the inside of the right foot. Take a deep breath. Bend your right knee. Interlacing fingers on the back. Inhale. Exhaling, bending from the hips toward the right thigh. Now, next exhalation, see if you can bend further down, taking your chin toward the inside of the right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist, inhaling, straighten up. Straighten up the right knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now we are going to approach Veerabhadrasana, first variation. Bend your right knee. Right thigh parallel to the ground if you can. Spine vertical. Arms up, press the palms. Gazing at your thumbs. Veerabhadrasana, first variation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Ashwa. Right foot back, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet hip width apart. Inhaling, left foot forward, place the left foot closer to the left palm, Ashwa. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the back foot flat on the mat, hands on the waist, inhaling, straighten up. Now both your hip fronts are facing where the left toes are pointing. Even while you keep the back foot flat on the mat, you would have to open the right thighs to bring the right hip to align with the left hip. Start bending your left knee. interlacing fingers on the back. Inhale, exhaling, bending forward from the hips. Take the left side of the abdomen closer to the left thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Straighten up the left knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bending the left knee. Interlacing fingers on the back. Inhale. Exhaling, bending forward. And next exhalation, as much as you can, your chin is bending down toward the inside of the left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Straighten up the left knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bend the left knee. If you can, bring the left thigh parallel to the ground. Left knee on top of the left ankle. Arms up. Press the palms. Gaze at your thumbs. Veerabhadrasana, first variation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Straighten up the left knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Ashva. Left foot back. Plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Drop your knees down. Chest to the ground. Chin to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down flat on your stomach. Makarasana. Stack your hands, cheek on stacked hands. You can separate your legs as comfortably as you wish. Relax. Roll onto your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Side to side. Settle back down, knees hugging close to the chest. Reach for your legs and wrap your knees as much as you can and bring the knees close to the chest. You're hugging the knees as much as you can. Srini, hug the knees with your, yes, good. Inhale, exhaling, take the nose to the knees. Exhale completely, nose to the knees, and then inhaling back down. Inhale, exhaling, take the nose to the knees and inhaling back down. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhaling completely, nose to the knees as much as you can, inhaling back down. spread your arms shoulder height. Next exhalation, drop your knees toward your right elbow and look over your left shoulder. Jatara Parivartana variation. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the chest. Next exhalation, take the knees toward your left elbow and look over your right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the chest and release the legs. And make any final movements you feel like necessary. And separate your legs comfortably apart and proceed to Shavasana. Relax your face, relax your jaws, relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Relax your hips, joints, relax the legs, relax your knees, feet. And take a deep breath exhale. And after that, paying loving attention to the experience of breathing. Feel the sensations around your abdomen. Stay with the breath. Relax. 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 The mind wanders. Begin again. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently move your fingers and toes. Interlacing fingers, take your arms overhead, bring your legs together, stretch. Release the fingers, bend your knees. Roll onto your right side, use your right arm as a pillow, rest. When you're ready, feeling ready to sit up, eyes closed. Meditative posture, palms up, an open and free attitude to receive. Take your hands back. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhale, come up. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your closed eyes, gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Have a good evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.